Harold, I've got one question for you, actually,
Yes.
just for a little bit of fun. Having been through what you've been through, and actually having to have the courage, as Patrick said, to just keep on going, and flying so far to come to Seychelles to speak to us, what's one of the fun things that might slightly trouble you these days?
Well, one of the fun things was that I said to Claude that if nobody asks a question, could I plant one with you? And I was looking forward to nobody asking a question, because the question that Claude was going to ask was, do you regret saying what you said? And my answer was, that's the most stupid question that anybody's ever asked me in my life. How could you think of that? But strangely enough, if I could make the biggest mistake of all time, most terrible, which is officially the worst corporate mistake ever, if I can turn around and say that I'm probably, on balance, better off through doing it, because my life is much more varied. I probably would have been through my 5th marriage. I'm still now married to that Moira for 35 years, happily. I got, it's probably done me good. I was probably arrogant, it's brought me down, and I appreciate things. So if I can benefit from that mistake, you think about when you make a mistake and you don't lose 500 million quid and you beat yourself up over it. Don't. Part of life is making mistakes. You benefit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Gerald. Thank you very much. Sorry, there's another. Hang on. There's one more question.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to charge for you.
Mr. Ratner, while you were watching the soap, the dramas, daytime dramas in bed.
The dramas?
Yeah. Did you ever consider going into being a comedian?
Thank you for that. Somebody once said that comedians, most comedians want to be millionaires, but in Gerald's case, he's a millionaire who wants to be a comedian. So I do like making people laugh, unfortunately, since I was a kid, and that's obviously how I got into trouble in the first place. When I went to the Albert Hall, I could have done a straight-laced speech, but I couldn't do that. I had to make people laugh, and that was, that's how it was caused. Did you want to ask something? Yeah, he wanted. We're getting extra ones here.
Yes, hi. Certainly your resilience is highly commendable. I have to give you that. And second, what's your opinion about lazy business ethics? Because in Seychelles, we do tend to have that sort of problem. We got a lot of people that wants to do business, but they don't want to put that first foot forward. And thirdly, I can see that, I appreciate now that having a partner or a good friend is really a big help for you to get out of all that mess that you went through.
Yeah, you do need, even though I got so much abuse from everybody, the people that mattered to me supported me, and that's very important, because they knew me. They knew I wasn't this arrogant snob that the press were painting me to be. But I think that in my case, it took me those 7 years of wasting my time before I got out there. And when you go out there, it's a lot easier than actually avoiding doing it. If you stare these challenges, go up and face them, you probably win. But where you'll lose is, as you say, people who just won't take the plunge. But if you do take the plunge, you'll probably succeed. But people don't. They're scared. They're in denial. They think their life's fine when it isn't. And that's why my wife did me a favor in saying, your life is not fine. You've got to get out there. And God, did she do me a favor? Because when I got out there, it was fantastic. And there is nothing better than starting a business from scratch, creating something that doesn't exist before and making it into something. And a lot of it is to do with just sheer determination. But I would if you do something like that and start a business, I would really consider this two-door approach. Do a business, and you can do it. There's so many ways. You can sell something before you buy it or whatever, but take the risk out of it. So if it doesn't work, you can walk back in, you've lost something, and try again. So good luck with that, and thanks very much once again. Thank you.